Welcome back to Stamping at the Warren. I'm Kim Tolton and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. And today is another Christmas card, of course, because we are now officially in the lead up to Christmas, because after all, Halloween has gone and fireworks should be pretty much out of the way by the end of this week. And I know I'm certainly concentrating on the cards I'll be making for my friends and family this Christmas. And most of what I'm sharing with you are just that. They're the cards that will be going out to my friends and family. Today I've actually got a very quick and simple card to make with you. It's using the beautiful Winter Wonderland collection of designer series paper. And the coordinating washi tape, silver foiled card, and then just some layers here of die cut, and just the one piece of stamping, which is unusual for me, I know, but today I wanted to keep it fairly quick and simple. And the stamp set that we're using for the sentiment is "Oh What Fun." And it's brilliant. It is designed mostly for gift tags, for example, because you've got beautiful things like "Do not open until Christmas," "No peeking," "Ho ho ho," "Wishing you a sweet season." So some beautiful ones, and they will be coming up because I will be having a whole week just of making tags. So watch out for that. Anyway, back to today. This is the little card that we're making, little A6 card. And it really is quick and simple. The most technical part is just this little layered white on white die cut. So it should be a very quick one today. You need to begin with making your card base, which is an A6 card base. So thicker whisper white cardstock, trimmed to 21 centimeters by 14.8 centimeters, and then along this long side with either your stamping trimmer or your scoring tool, you just want to score down the middle of that long side at 10.5 centimeters. Fold towards that crease, so that ugly crease is inside the card. So when you do put your card insert in there, that nasty seam can't be seen. Just burnish that fold with a bone folder, and pop it to one side just for a little moment. Next is making the actual front of your card, and it's made up of two segments, and then it's onto a piece of silver foiled cardstock. So the silver foiled cardstock measures 14.4 centimeters by 10.1 centimeters. So a typical mat for an A6 card, and matting just means layering. And we're just going to put these two little bits, one here and one here. And what you will notice is that everything coordinates. So you've got the same crackle glaze and dots and things that are on the designer series paper, which is double-sided. So you do get double for your money if you like. The foil isn't. But yeah, so all I've done is I've used the same piece of designer series paper, but for the bottom I've flipped over, so as you can see there. So we're just going to use a little bit of fast fuse, and it sounds really bizarre, but I'm actually hoping for my fast fuse to run out, because I want to show you how easy it is to replace a cartridge. Oh look, I couldn't have done that better, could I? Look, it's just looped up, it's finished. I knew it was coming, but there you go. Right, let's pop this out. So you just open up the cassette, you take that one out, pop it away. Your new one comes in here, and you do get extra for your money, because you get extra meterage of adhesive with the replacement. So that's your cassette, and you just need to, you tend to find you get a lot of glue build up around the entrance, so this is my opportunity just to rub all of that off, and then you just pop your cassette inside, and I can never quite remember which way round it goes, if it's that way or the other way. So you've just got two holes in there, I don't know if you can see, and like another bit that it fits onto. There you go. So the cassette's in, and you just pop your cover back over, and that's it. You're ready to rock and roll again. What you will probably have to do, and again I'm just removing any excessive adhesive that's built up around there. Now I've used, and can you see I've just run it on until I can feel the adhesive. I've probably had near on 20 refills of my fast fuse. Just with the refills, I've not yet had to replace the actual casing, and I've got it sitting here ready just in case, but as yet I've not had to. So so long as you look after it, it's fine. Right, so we should be able to carry on now. That was a little bit spooky, I promise you. That was not planned. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't expecting it to be quite as dramatic as that. So I'll leave a little bit of adhesive there and there. And this little bit here is 13.7 centimetres by 5 centimetres. You just want to leave a little border of silver. There you go. That's that bit. And then the top bit measures 13.7 centimetres by 9.9 centimetres. And you should find it fairly easy to line up your measurements. I do find the stamping trimmer is by far and away, messed it up already. That's because I'm doing it on shot. Right, let's see if we can get it working again. No, it's not going to play ball, is it? No, that's the first one I've ever had. Oh, right, okay. Over to number two option, which is Tombow. Just get a bit on there. And then that goes up on the top section. Okay, and just leave a little border. Sticky. And then that bit can go down onto your card front. So again, I'm going with this. Oh, so proves it wasn't on purpose, but doesn't it? Never had that happen to me before. There we go. I'll sort it out once I've finished this video. And then this goes on to your card front, your actual card base, I should say. Again, you're leaving just about a 2 centimetres gap around, which is where my measurements are quite specific, so it is worth taking time just to line them up. Across the middle here is going to be just a piece of washi tape, and I go slightly over, and then you can trim it back. So I've just used this beautiful gold lime one, and it's so easy to tear, she says. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It knows I've got a stinking cold. There we go. So it's really easy just to tear it. So that's on there, and that's the main part of your card is ready to rock and roll. The next bit is to do this die cutting. Now, to save time, I have done most of it for you but I will show you the process. So I've used the second and third size framelits from the Tags and Labels framelits die. You actually get 13 in a pack for your money. So you've got tag type ones, you've got like a traditional, I can't remember the name of the thing now, but a very traditional label, like a ticket label, that's the one. And then you've also got a little dot in there, little hole, so if you want to put a hole for your tags, you can. So as you can see out here, this is size 1, size 2, and then you've got the other 3 that fit in there. Same here. So there's actually 13 dies, including that little one in the pack. So what you want to do, I'm not going to do the die cutting in shot because my big shot just does not fit over here. I'm hoping that when I get my new video camera for Christmas, it's on my wish list, so I do seriously hope I get it. Then I will be able to get that in shot. That's the aim anyway, and you'll be able to see me using it. So all you do is, I've used black just to go with the theme, same theme that's on the card. This is Stampin' Up, their new black ink pad. It's an archival one now. If you had the old Stampin' Up basic black ink pads, you will probably remember that it took ages for them to dry at times, depending on what you were stamping onto, and there was a tendency for them to smudge. I'm very pleased to say that with the new archival basic black ink pad, that is now a thing of the past. And the thing with these ink pads is that you can use them for watercolouring techniques because it won't allow the colour to bleed out, and it also will go on to projects where you just want that ink to be nice and fast. Perfect for scrapbooking because it's acid and lignin free, and you know I always ink up my stamps upside down so that you can see what you're doing, and do it with a tap 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 tap. That goes down and up, and that's your sentiment. And then I used, as I say, the second size framelit that went in there, and that created this little tag, and it's slightly beveled, so there is definitely a right side and a wrong side. The wrong side, you can see that there's a little ridge of paper where it's beveled it over. So that just went through my big shot using the magnetic platform, and then all I did was I then cut out the next size up framelit from the same pack, so that we're doing a white on white. But to pop all of that up and make it something of interest, you just want a couple of stamping dimensionals on the back, probably a few more on the bigger one. I'd say 4 on that bigger label. And you want to layer up this one first. So that layers up there. And then take these ones off, take the backing off. And the final popping on is roughly in the centre of that section there. And then I think Christmas deserves sparkle. So get your piercing tool, paper piercing tool, and some basic rhinestones, and just 3. You don't need more than that. It's enough to create some sparkle. You could go to town and do a lot more if you wanted to, I like to think understatement is often more attractive. And there's today's card. I told you it was going to be nice and quick. The full tutorial will be on my blog at www.stampingatthewarren.blogspot.co.uk, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow, hopefully with another tutorial, and enjoy making your own version of this card. I would love to see your creations. I do have a Pinterest community board, and I also have a Facebook craft forum now group, and all the details of that is in the more information section underneath this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.